G'day everyone, welcome back. We are back aboard the boat yet again, which is nice to, it's probably ordinary, which is nice to be. I have sort of done a bit of a sneaky this time. I come straight out after work this afternoon and the sun's about to set, but I managed to get all my gear on here before it got dark, which is good because we have a lot of work to do. I've got some installation to do. This bathroom, by the time I get off the boat tomorrow afternoon, so I've got all this evening and then all of tomorrow basically. I do have to be home sometime in the afternoon, but I've got the day. So we're going to get some stuff installed. Basin, shower sump, shower taps. What else have we got? Shower head, the mixer for the basin. That doesn't sound like that much when you say it like that, even with my accent. And then I'm going to try and get the hole in the wall patched, get it all like painted, almost finished. I mean, there's still going to be stuff I don't think I'll get done, but I'm going to try. So I think our first step, so like I said, I don't have a great deal of time this afternoon. Lighting in the boat's pretty good. I'm going to keep going after the sun goes down, but I don't want to be making too much noise. I'm moored pretty close to shore and I don't really want to be annoying anybody. So yeah, I think the first step, the noisiest thing is probably going to be trying to get that basin installed. There's going to be some drilling and some hammering and bits and pieces. So I think that's where we're going to start. And we'll see how far we get before I feel like shutting it down. So. Alright, so I'm currently standing in the bathroom. Before we go too much into a catch-up, as I do pretty much at the start of every video, I would very much appreciate it if you drop down, hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications on. That'd be really good so you can see when I put a new video up. I'm going to try and do videos weekly again. I sort of missed a couple of weeks there, but anyway, I'm going to try and keep them rolling again. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Sorry, that was atrocious. Catch up on the bathroom. Last time we installed the toilet, which was, you know, if you didn't see it, it'll be the last video in the playlist, so you know, you can go back and check that out, or I'll leave a link. But we installed a toilet. Now this is a canister toilet, the Ford 260E I believe it was. It'll be in the other video if you are so inclined. Anyway, we installed the toilet, got it all working. It flushes, nothing in there. You were scared, weren't you? But, so that's good. It does have to come out again so I can paint all the footwork and everything. Obviously the whole room has to get painted as well. There's no, yeah, it needs doing. The old sink, if you have been carrying along for a while, you'll know the old sink was massive. Pretty much, well, it used to come, I don't know if there's much of a perspective, it used to come out to here, which is a lot. You know, you're probably talking 350 mil, so like a foot and a bit, out to here, and it was just a big, just a big sink. It was massive. It was way bigger than it had to be. Anyway, so I have a much smaller sink. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to put it there or there. The drain out the boat is down there, so you know, it's above the water line, but yeah, that's the drain for the boat. So drain for the sink. So I'm inclined to leave it in this location, and also you've got the water lines for it too, there and there. So it'll probably go back there. Let's be honest. But yeah, that's where we're at. There are shower taps. Now they're going to get replaced. I have no idea what they're like, and I've got some nice new Purity ones anyway. That's the outlet for the shower, and I've got a new, oh, sweet, free washer. And I've got a new head to go on there. It's like one of the ones on a line, so it'll hang up here somewhere, and you can have a shower. Everything's all fine and dandy. But like I said, sink here. So let's unwrap the sink, hold it there, and see what it looks like. All right. So here's the plan. Sink. She's going to go here, or there actually. It's going to go level with this back wall, and it's going to go there. Obviously there's a bit of a hole here right now, but ow! There's a nail right there. There's a beam right here. Runs. There's a rib there, and obviously a main rib there, and there's a beam that runs across it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some timber, and I'll screw to this beam, come down, so there'll be, you know, a block down there. And that'll give me something to put the big coach bolts in for the back of the sink. And yeah, basically it'll just screw straight there. I don't know if I go up against the wall. Yeah, we'll go up against the wall. Like that. There should be, yeah, there's enough room there. But she'll go straight like that, basically. So yeah, pretty simple. Cut a bit of timber, coach bolt it. The sink's mounted. Obviously there's still a big hole here. And tomorrow, I don't have the timber, but tomorrow morning, I'll take a run into Bunnings and I'll get the right timber to put here. So obviously wet area, so it's gonna have to be waterproof ply. And I'll screw a backer onto here and this hole will get patched, but we need to know where this goes first. So yeah, got a bit of wood that length of the sink, screw it up, screw the sink on, work the rest out. Pre-drilled some stainless screws and some glue. Okay. I know you're looking at the back of my head right now and I apologise for that, but there's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. Come on. Oh, wow. This stuff's much easier to... There we go. Much easier to move when it's warm. Okay. Let's put the lid back on that and put that on the ground. So... up in there. I want it level with the front edge because when it comes time to fill the hole, I need something to screw it to. So come on. Alright, so not that you can probably see it in this light, I've only got one little light in here, but that's in, that's good. I might even come in and actually skewer a screw up into this side beam. Anyway, I just went through the markings, so I had to come 75 from the edge of the sink in is where the first hole has to be. So those two holes is basically two big dowels that it sits on at the back. It won't be perfect because I don't have anything to support the bottom of it. I'm probably just going to hang it tonight, make sure it fits there, and then first thing tomorrow I'm going to have to fill this hole so that it sits properly, because the bottom of it needs to sit up against the wall. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to drill there, so 75 in from the edge. I've actually come 80, so I've got a little 5mm gap here, and 235. So I'm going to pre-drill them. They got like a coach bolt and then threaded bolt on the other end. Pre-drill them and then put them in. Right, first one, and we're eyeballing because, oh, hang on, actually, let's not eyeball. Let's see where the spaces sit. So it sits on these white spaces, and they're going to want to sit. Oh, actually, I can go there. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, about centre. Right. One there, and there. Go all the way through. Nope. Okay. Install these coach bolts and get the sink hung. First trial fit. Where are we? There and there. Huh, I thought it'd sit lower than that, but anyway, that's alright. And the bolts in. So yeah, there's supposed to be more support under it, but I just want to sort of bit of a gauge for it. Yeah, so okay. It's not really going to go, like it'll go fine there. Didn't think about that. Man. Is that up on it? It is, so it'll sit there alright. I think we're going to have to make a little wedge for in there. It looks wonky. I don't think it is, but there we go. It's not going to hang there very well. Whoop. you're gonna have to put some support behind it. How are we gonna do that? Well, a wall. Alright, well that's probably about all I can do, I suppose, for the moment anyway. I can't really plumb the tap. No point putting that there. I wish that didn't stick out so far. I wonder if there's nothing, there's sort of nothing I can do about it right now. Let's see, I might see if I can get a tighter elbow, because it doesn't, I don't know if you can see it actually. Come down a bit. There we go. The outlet for the sink is sort of a long way out, but anyway. Alright, I think that's about going to do it for the install on the sink tonight. I think I might have another beer, do a bit of fishing, do some tidying, and then cook some dinner actually. It's getting pretty late. The sun's gone down, I'll show you. We'll turn the light off. It's dark. Just a little bit left. There's actually a bit of weather building out over the back, which might check the forecast, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Anyway, that's enough yammering. This is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. First thing tomorrow, I'm going to have to go and get some timber, because silly me didn't bring it with me like I should have. Patch this hole and then it'll sit. So it really relies on a nice, good, flat surface to pull in against. So even if I have to put a support block in here coming out that I know is going to contact this, yeah, we might do that. Anyway, that's the morning's job. Right, if I'm really enthusiastic, I might even see if I can get a sunrise. That'd be picturesque, wouldn't it? Oh, I was too busy fixing bathrooms. Missed it by about, I reckon, probably 10 minutes. I'll tell you what, there is worse places to be. Where's me beer? There it is. That's a pretty cracking sunset. There's some clouds building off to the distance, but I mean, if we just look at that direction, it looks good. I don't know what you're doing at home tonight. Ooh. Ooh, I think I got a bite of my fishing rod. I do. Oh, maybe. Could just be the bottom. I don't know. No, just, come on. Are you going to bite it or not? Ah, just the bottom. I can do a lot of things, but fishing ain't really one of them. Anyway, as we were saying, what a sunset that I missed by 10 minutes. That fishing rod's got to be doing something. All right, I'm going to put you down. I got important things to do. 2 seconds later. I don't know what this camera's like in low light, but what do we got? Little squire, little baby snapper. We'll take him off the hook, put him back. Come on, everyone. All right, it is early. Kettle's on. Gonna make some coffee. Sun hasn't quite come up yet. Looks like it might be a nice day. A bit later in the day, a few other things going on. We're back onto the bathroom. So, back from Bunnings, we got the wood to fix this. So Zoobs is going to come in and he's going to cut that line, basically square the hole up, and then we can cut the bit of ply to fit. We're going to have to cut a backer for here, obviously, and then we'll get it fitted in there, a bit of clearance for the sink drain, and we'll give the sink something nice and hard to sit against. My job is to get the shower sump fitted. So I'm going to be crawling around down in the bilge to get all that done while he's in there doing that. So, teamwork. Shower sump is in. So, yeah, not much more to say that. It's all plumbed. The fittings on the bottom of the shower recess. In, out, we've got a second check valve there so that when the actual bilge pump kicks in, it doesn't come back and backfeed into that. And there's a check valve on the bilge pump, so when the shower pump kicks in, it actually pumps out over the side and doesn't backflush through the bilge. So, yeah, I did wire it into the bilge pump wiring. My theory is that realistically, neither of them are going to operate at the same time. There's probably something wrong if they do. Right, yeah. Let me show you where we got to. So there's a sink in there. It is on a little bit of an angle back, but I'll have to make a packer block for it and bring it forward. There's plenty of adjustment there on the bolts. Sit level. It's all in, plumbed. Obviously the plywood back is there, which is really good. It's so close. It's just that the hose that we had wouldn't fit over the fitting for the bottom of the sink, so I'm gonna have to get a new bit. But I'm well out of time, so that's where we're gonna leave it. Oh, and like I showed you, we did get all the shower sump sorted, so that's all in, wired, plumbed, everything. So the only things left to sort out now will be the drain for the sink, and then start figuring out the hot water system. See how all that is supposed to run and plumb, and that sun's really bright. But that's for another day. So, and then we can start actually prettying it up, put whatever waterproofing membrane needs to be put in, be it fiberglass. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on that, but yeah, that's where we are. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm done. It's been a big night and a day, so, but we got a fair bit accomplished. So, all right, till next time, stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next one.